However, I just want to start sharing a little bit of my think time with you guys. I call my drive time my think time. It's when I really put my wheels in my head in overdrive. But I want to share a little bit about belief with you. I'll just give you a little background on my belief. For the longest time, I believed that I wasn't worthy. I couldn't do. I was scared to do, and my life was that way. It didn't end that way, but it was that way. I just dreamed and watched people grow around me, and just hoped that I was ever going to be able to achieve that. But I never thought I could because I believed I couldn't. However, I had somebody and a few people that believed in me, and then put God back in my life fully, and therefore here I am, fully believing that I can achieve. Every day I think positive of something that I can do, and if I get a negative thought, I just pray about it or ask God to take it away and can help me continue on my path of being positive and believing that I can achieve. I'm not very good at this, so bear with me, but I want to be completely raw with you guys because nobody's perfect. We all start somewhere. However, I do want to share a little story. This gentleman had a business and started it from scratch, and it wasn't doing so well. He owed his vendors, he wasn't making a lot of sales, and he was determining whether or not just to file for bankruptcy or close his doors and just call it good. So he decided this day to go for a walk in the park and think about it. And he came to this bridge, and a gentleman, an older gentleman, came out of the darkness, out of the trees, and he approached him, and he just said, they just started a general conversation, and he ended up telling the gentleman all about his situation and where he was, and the gentleman said, I think I can help you. And he pulled out his checkbook and wrote him a check and gave it to him, and then he disappeared. No, hold that thought. He told him, he said, let's meet here a year from now, and you can pay me back this money that I've given you. Then he disappeared into the woods. So the gentleman got back to his office. He opened up the check, and it was a check for $500,000 that was signed by John D. Rockefeller, who was a very well-to-do man who started one of the first oil companies, oil trades, and was very known for giving. So the gentleman put this check in his safe, and he thought, you know, I have it there if I need it, but I'm going to trudge forward. It just encouraged his belief that he can do this, and he will do it. So the gentleman started making some big sales, extended payments with his vendors, paying off his debts, and, you know, continuing to close sales. He turned his business around completely, was bringing in, you know, a substantial amount of money to provide for his family and his employees. Exactly a year, he walked back to the park and met this gentleman on the bridge, and out came the little old man. And just as he was to talk to this little old man, a lady came out of the tree line too and said, sir, I'm so sorry. He said he continually escapes from this nursing home and leads people to believe that he's John D. Rockefeller. And before the man could say anything, they disappeared back into the trees. Moral of the story, I was saying how the little gentleman came out of the woods and had told him, the little gentleman came out of the woods and basically he found out that it wasn't John D. Rockefeller, but he had believed it was. Therefore, it encouraged him to believe in himself and pursue forward with his business and secure his future. I hope the whole purpose of this was just to kind of tell you that if you believe it, you can achieve it. You know, positive thoughts, positive affirmations lead you to great things. Negative thoughts and negative, connotations lead you to, a path of staying where you are and unhappiness. So, if this helps, I hope. It's like I said, it's completely raw. It's me, no makeup, driving, just sharing my think time with you. So, I hope this helps and encourages you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you, and have a good